Hi, welcome to Queen's. I'm Elisa and I'm a first year DPhil student in English.
Hi, I'm Tristan. I'm a DPhil student in chemistry.
Hi, I'm Stella, an MLF student. So Queen's has a mixture of around 180 postgraduate students and 350 undergraduate students.
This is the MCR common room. This is a room for graduate students to come and relax, but the MCR also forms a wider community of graduate students, and within this community they hold social events, formal dinners, and the MCR is run by MCR committee including president, social secretary and other roles too. The MCR community is very diverse, with around 2/3 of students being international. What's nice about the MCR is you can come up here from a break from the library, and there's always someone you know here. You can grab a coffee and have a conversation.
In the MCR we also host events like BOPs, which are sort of like parties with a theme every couple of weeks, or film nights, pizza nights, cake afternoons and all sorts of social events organised by our committee.
This is the Queen's College Chapel. It's open to people of all faiths or none, and it's also home to the Queen's Choir. There's also different musical societies that you can get involved with, such as jazz. And behind us in the back quad there's also 2 music rooms you can use to practice too.
So behind us here is the Queen's College Library, which hosts 3 spaces. We have the underground new library, which is the modern library constructed just a few years ago. We have the upper space, which is the 17th century library, which is a very pretty space. And then we have the main library, or the mid-library, which has more spaces.
The library is open 24/7 and has lots of different study spaces. You can use standing desks, normal desks with power sockets, and our lovely librarians are very happy to help and source books that you might need, request books from different libraries and answer to any queries.
This is a college garden. It's a really nice place to come when the sun's shining, or if you need a break from your work. There's also a lot of welfare support within the college. There's junior deans, a dedicated welfare team, and also MCR reps. Along with that, there's also an academic advisor who can help you with any academic need that you have. As MCR students, we also have a lot of interaction with the SCR, which is the senior common room made up of the different academics within college. These events include the Queen's College Symposia, where members from the MCR and SCR can give presentations on their research. They also hold a mock interview scheme where academics within the college can prepare MCR members into graduate interviews after they finish.
So there are a number of financial assistance given to students of Queen's College, like book grants and travel grants.
The college currently spends around £1/3 million per year to support the scholarships held by the graduate students.
This is the Shelman auditorium. Here we host different academic events such as the Queen's College Symposia, and also non-academic events such as plays and music concerts too. As well as the Shelman auditorium, there are another number of other facilities in college. There's a gym on site, there's a Queen's College boathouse on the Thames, there's heated squash courts, netball courts and football pitches.
So Queen's College has dedicated accommodation for its graduate students at 3 different locations at Oxford, and is almost always able to accommodate all first year students in college accommodation.
Here there's a dining hall where you can have breakfast, lunch and dinner every day, and you can also sign up for special dinners throughout the year, such as the MCR guest dinner, where you can bring your guests from outside college. You can also get a chance to experience a Christmas formal just before the Christmas holidays, and other special dinners with different themes organised by the MCR and the JCR. This is the beer cellar. It's a great space to come and have a drink and relax with your friends, both from the MCR and JCR, so it's a great place to mix with members of the college for special events or even just in the evening after a long day in the library and after dinner.
We also hold other events here, including non-alcoholic and alcoholic events, such as quizzes. And people also come here after formal dinners. And formal dinners happen at least once a week, which is a really nice opportunity to dress up and have a nice meal with your friends.
My favourite thing about being at Queen's is probably meeting people from a huge variety of subjects and backgrounds, especially in the graduate community. Sometimes you meet people who have been in a different profession for years and have come back to academia after a while, so it's really great.
One thing that really amazed me and got me to fall in love with Queen's when I arrived at Oxford was the kind of support, the enormous support that I was giving. The fact that we have a very diverse student population, the fact that you can have conversations with people, you feel a sense of community.
I was here at Queen's for my Masters as well, and I think I was really surprised when I moved here how quickly you get to know everybody in the college, and it feels like a family, and you just bump into people as you walk around the quads.